economy structured for the benefit of man, or have we reduced man to be subservient to the impersonal political economy? The current answer looks self-evident. The political economy should be for the benefit of man. No doubt about that. In reality, we do not first try to reshape the economy to realize the optimal benefit for the people. Instead, we have been conditioned to demand that the people consult themselves to fit the dictates of what the economy is not. I reject this harsh path. It follows the tenets of morality and sustainable economy itself. We must begin and end our pursuit of economic balance with the precious things this nation produces. You know what? You see, Nigeria is actually a prolific manufacturer. If nothing else, we produce 170 million of the most adaptive, industrious, economic unit on earth. What is that? Our population. I talk about our people. Our task is not to lament the great numbers that we are, but to reform the political economy in a manner that put them to productive use. Our human beings and resources and the capital is available. The human capital is available here. Even at the best of times, and with the highest oil prices, widespread poverty, gross inequity, and high unemployment of man is there. The machinery and material describe our condition. The decline in oil prices turned an excellent economic model into rubble overnight. If we do nothing to reform it, we are doomed. We will not, with these two leaders, we will not enter into an economic suicide pact with our own selves. We will dig ourselves out of this trouble because of the examples of those presentations we've seen earlier on. And that is why we are saying, fortunately, the current government has begun this sometimes painful process of salvaging the economy, of reforms that are necessary. I will offer a few personal insights, hoping they may be of help in this vital economic reformation, diversification and industrial policy. No populous modern nation with a significant urban population has attained prosperity without creating an industrial base capable of employing great numbers of urban population and of manufacturing goods for domestic consumption and export. Thank you, Aliko. You are pointing the finger in that direction. Look, we must learn from England, which barred the export of textile looms at the dawn of industrial revolution from high tariffs in America, imposed on 150 years after independence. America is still imposing tariffs to protect itself. From China, which implemented most comprehensive protectionist regime to become the world's most prolific manufacturer. These three nations represent the past, the present, and immediate future of economic achievement from which we must learn. Is that not enough for us? If you don't want to take the Britain caps, Take American or Chinese. We have the population to justify that. We cannot depart from what has been proven effective by any of these countries. So let's just stop the time of their policy. Mr. Vice President, there is no need putting signature on papers, and you will soon be representing overseas anytime from now. Please tell them we can live with our own pollution. We are too far away from them. If key areas of our economy need energy from coal, we should burn it. We must press forward with our own national industrial policy. Development of industries on our own. I don't see why this nation should continue to import new springs. What is happening to various newsprint industries, all the paper industries? Yes, we don't like to get rid of even what we have. That is why we keep a lot of junks. But I don't see why we should continue to turn in and out the same method on our refineries. Let Nigeria own it. Bring foreign partners. We can manage it. With three expatriates left when I left ExxonMobil. All managers and head of departments are Nigerians. And the great example of it is you yourself, Mr. Vice President. We are very, very proud. Let us move on with our own industrial policy. Closely complementing industrial plan, we need a national infrastructural plan. And I don't see that national infrastructural funding coming from our financial institutions. We have to create them. We must. New structure need to build to enhance the existing ones. A coherently planned and integrated infrastructure, including the grid. You and I lost so many nights when we were working on independent power projects. What we can be proud of today is the fact we broke the monopoly of electricity generation in this country. But still, we must move on to either coal or any source of energy that can enhance our industrialization. We must conquer political or any bottleneck preventing affordable and reliable power. No nation can succeed in its industrialization effort without free flow at the right voltage of electricity. The impediment places us literally behind of any other nation. I don't see with vehicular density that we have in this country, I don't see us complaining about used tires and all of that. And we've forgotten our grandfathers, Asojutola and Co. We couldn't find that. We couldn't find anyone like them. Or we could not put incentive in place that for Dunlop, Michelin, Pirelli and others, whatever they need as an incentive to come back to produce in our country, let's give it to them, including subsidy, if that is what it is. For modern economics, no economy is built on cash and carry. The economy is built on credit. The governor of Lagos and Kebbi and those governors who are collaborating to give us lake rice and other items. There are so many ways that we could produce raw material for our petrochemical and pharmaceutical industry. We have the root, we have the soil. It is Nigeria that you and I dreamt about, all of you here. We can do it. This industrial policy must be tinkered with. We shouldn't be talking about it again. Mr. Vice President, it's a challenge for you. Last year, we talked about commodity exchange. Please, turn it to law. Because I don't see why Cadbury will just produce TomTom and not chocolate. With all the cocoa produce that we have in West Africa and in Nigeria. My governor, Akiambode, started from this very great analogy of coconut. But if we go to the market, we can find coconut oil for many things, including my dry skin. That's what I use. Maybe that's why I have coconut hair. In conclusion, one additional thought will survive. Yeah, I had a third part to this year's theme. Not only must we use what we make and make what we use, we must make what the world values. Thank you very much. God bless you.